Morning 6th standard. Today we will begin with our grammar and writing skills book. So we will start with lesson number 1, kinds of sentences. So take out your books and open page number 5. First of all, let us see what is a sentence. Sentence क्या है? A sentence is a group of words which expresses a statement, question or command. It has a verb and a subject. It starts with a capital letter and ends with either a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. So, what is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words which expresses a statement, question or a command. Sentence क्या है? It is a group of word. And in short we can say a sentence is a group of word which makes a complete sense. अगर कुछ group of word मिलके हमको अगर complete meaning दे रहे हैं किसी चीज़ का, then we can call it as what? A sentence. Okay? So, first of all, let us see what are the alphabets. What are alphabets? A, B, C, D, E, F, G till Z. All the capitals and small letters are what? Alphabets. So, when we join these alphabet to make a meaningful word is called a word, right? जब हम alphabets को combine करते हैं तो हमें क्या मिलता है? Word मिलता है. For example, let us see G-I-R-L, girl. Here we have combined the 4 alphabets, right? B-O-Y, boy. 3 alphabets we have combined and we have get a meaningful word. So when these words come together to make a complete sense, then that is called as what? A statement or a sentence. Okay? And it has a verb and a subject. These sentences have a subject and a verb. Subject means what? The main part of a sentence. जिस चीज़ के बारे में हम सेंटेंस बोल रहे हैं वो जो मेन पार्ट रहता है इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज द सब्जेक्ट. वर्ब मीन्स एन एक्शन वर्ड एंड द रिमेनिंग पार्ट इज सब्जेक्ट इट इज कॉल्ड एज व्हाट? प्रेडिकेट. सेंटेंस के 2 पार्ट रहते हैं, वन इज सब्जेक्ट अनदर वन इज प्रेडिकेट. So subject is the main part and the remaining part is what? A predicate. Now a sentence it always start with a capital letter. जब भी हम sentence को शुरू करते हैं तो वो काय से हमेशा शुरू होता है? It always start with a capital letter. Okay, and it ends with either a full stop or a question mark or a exclamation mark. It all depends upon the situation कि हम सेंटेंस को किस तरह प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. क्या अगर हम क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं तो कैसे एंड होगा? क्वेश्चन मार्क. इफ़ वी आर गिविंग जस्ट इंफॉर्मेशन देन इट विल एंड विथ व्हाट? फुल स्टॉप. इफ़ वी आर एक्सप्रेसिंग आवर इमोशंस, अगर हम कुछ एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, हमारी सैडनेस या हमारी हैप्पीनेस, हमारी फीलिंग्स एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, देन द सेंटेंस विल एंड विथ व्हाट? एन एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क. Okay, now there are mainly 4 kinds of sentences. How many kinds of sentences are there? 4 kinds. Which are those? Assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Sentence की कितने kinds है? 4. Assertive, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. Now let us study all this in detail. First one is assertive sentences. Now what is an assertive sentence? Sentence that give information or state or declare something are called assertive sentences. Assertive sentences are also called declarative sentences. They end with a full stop. So what is an assertive sentence? The assertive sentence is that sentence which gives us certain information or state or declare something. ऐसा sentence जो कुछ declaration कर रहा है या कोई information दे रहा है, तो वैसे sentence को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Assertive sentence. Okay? And this assertive sentence is also called as what? Declarative sentence. Assertive sentence का दूसरा word क्या है? Declarative sentence. And these assertive sentences always ends with what? Full stop. Sentences शुरू कैसे होते हैं? It start always with capital letter, right? हर kinds of sentences, whether it is assertive, interrogative, imperative or exclamatory, all the kinds of sentences start with a capital letter, but assertive sentence ends with what? Full stop. assertive sentence के end में क्या लगता है? Full stop लगता है. Okay, example given here is A, there is no rose without the thorn. B, he is a good person. Here these two sentences are giving us the information, right? कि there is no rose without the thorn. कोई रोज़ ऐसा नहीं है जो बिना कांटे के उगा हो. And he is a good person. वो एक अच्छा इंसान है, right? So here these two sentences are doing what? They are giving us an information. They are declaring something. So these sentences are what? Assertive sentence. Now these assertive sentences can be either divided into affirmative और निगेटिव. ये जो दो सेंटेंस है, ये असर्टिव सेंटेंस जो है वो असर्टिव सेंटेंस और दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड होता है, दैट इज affirmative and negative. Now let's see what is affirmative or negative. An affirmative sentence carries a positive idea. A negative sentence carries a negative idea. So affirmative sentence क्या करता है? हमको positive idea देता है, whereas a negative sentence give us a negative idea. In short, we can say that if our sentence contain the words like no, not, nor, never, none, etc. अगर ये वाले वर्ड्स हमारे सेंटेंस में या ऐसे निगेटिव वर्ड्स अगर हमारे सेंटेंस में किसी भी सेंटेंस में आते हैं, then that sentence is a negative sentence. And if such words are not included in our sentence, then that sentence is what? An affirmative sentence. Here look at the example A, there is no rose without a thorn. इस सेंटेंस में नो वर्ड यूज किया गया है, राइट? सो दैट सेंटेंस इज व्हाट? अ नेगेटिव सेंटेंस. वेयर एज इन द सेंटेंस बी, ही इज अ गुड पर्सन, हियर नो सच वर्ड्स आर बीन यूज्ड, राइट? ही इज अ गुड पर्सन. यहाँ पे नो, नेवर, नेदर कुछ है नहीं है, तो ये सेंटेंस क्या है? इट इज अफर्मेटिव. लेट्स सी मोर एग्जाम्पल. Example A is the basic mechanism of a camera remains the same. This sentence is what? Affirmative. B, I don't know exactly how much it cost. Don't means what? Do not आया, NOT not आया इस सेंटेंस में, राइट? तो ये सेंटेंस क्या हो गया है फिर? इट इज अ निगेटिव सेंटेंस. अंडरस्टूड द डिफरेंस? अगर हमारे सेंटेंस में नो, नॉट, नेवर ये सब वर्ड आते हैं, निगेटिव वर्ड्स आते हैं, देन इट इज अ निगेटिव सेंटेंस. अगर हमारे सेंटेंसेस में ऐसे वर्ड्स नहीं आते, देन दैट इज अ अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस. एंड assertive sentence is which sentence? It gives an information or state or declares something, and it always ends with what? Full stop. Now second one is interrogative sentences. Sentences that seek some kind of information or an answer of some kind are called interrogative sentences. They end with a question mark. So interrogative, to interrogate means to ask something, to ask questions. So when we are asking a question, then such kinds of sentences are called as what? Interrogative sentence. अगर हमको कुछ information निकालनी है और उस information निकालने के लिए हम कुछ question करते हैं, तो वो question वाले sentence को हम क्या बोलते हैं? It is called as what? Interrogative sentence. And these interrogative sentences always end with a question mark. इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस कैसे एंड होते हैं? इट ऑलवेज एंड्स विथ अ क्वेश्चन मार्क. एंड हाउ डज दे स्टार्ट? दे स्टार्ट विथ द कैपिटल लेटर. ओके, नाउ these interrogative sentences are also divided into two. One is yes no question, another one is WH question. Yes no question means which question? The question to which the answer is either yes और नो. ऐसे क्वेश्चन जिसका आंसर सिर्फ येस रहता है या नो रहता है, वैसे क्वेश्चन को हम क्या बोलते हैं? येस नो क्वेश्चन. एंड WH क्वेश्चन आर दोज क्वेश्चन which start with the WH word. Which are WH word? WHY, why, WHM, whom, WHAT, what, whom, why, where, when, how. So all these words are what? WH question. WH words, ओके. ये क्या है? WH words है. और ये जो WH words है, जो भी क्वेश्चन शुरू होते हैं, that such questions are called as what? WH question. Look at example A. Does the gadget require regular maintenance? क्या इस gadget को regular maintenance की ज़रूरत है? So answer will be either yes or no, right? So this is what? Yes no question. Look at other example. A. What are you looking for? B. Whose shoes are these? Here in these two sentences, the first sentence start with WHAT, what? This is also WH word. WHOSE, whose? This is also a WH word. And WH word, if they are starting with this word, then that question is called as what? WH question. ओके. और WH क्वेश्चन से हमें इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है. इट कैन बी इन द शॉर्ट और इट कैन बी लॉन्ग, डजंट मैटर. ओके. You will note that the above question can be answered with an assertive sentence. Of course, if we are asking a question, then the information why we are asking a question? To get the information. और information कौन सा sentence देता है? assertive sentence. तो ये interrogative का जो भी reply रहता है, वो क्या रहता है? assertive sentence में रहता है. Okay. Now let's move to imperative sentence. Now what is an imperative sentence? Sentences that express a command, request, permission, prohibition or instruction are called imperative sentences. They end with full stop or an exclamation mark. So what is an imperative sentence? Imperative sentence is used when we have to command, when we have to request, when we have to ask for permission, prohibition और instruction. हमको किसी को command करना है, order देना है, किसी के पास request करना है, किसी को instruction देना है कि ऐसे करो वैसे करो, तब वो वैसे sentence को क्या बोला जाता है? Such sentences are called as what? Imperative sentences. And mostly the imperative sentences ends with full stop. मोस्टली वो कैसे एंड होते हैं? फुल स्टॉप पे. बट देर आर सर्टन केसेस व्हेन दे एंड्स विद एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क ऑल्सो. ओके. वी हैव टू रीड दिस होल सेंटेंस. वी हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई द सिचुएशन कि क्या बोला गया है सेंटेंस में, एंड देन वी हैव टू से और स्टेट विच काइंड ऑफ सेंटेंस इट इज. सो व्हाट इज इम्पेरेटिव? इम्पेरेटिव इज or imperative sentences are that sentences which expresses command, request, permission, prohibition, instruction, etc. Okay. Look at example 1. Example A. Be quiet and don't move. So this is what? A command. Take these pills after every meal. This is an instruction. Do not leave the room. This is a prohibition. किसी को रोक रहे हैं. Prohibition means किसी को रोकना. Please excuse me. This is a request. Come in. This is a permission, right? So these sentences are what sentences? Imperative sentences. Now imperative affirmative sentences always begin with the verb second personal singular or plural or letters. Imperative negative sentences begin with do not or let us not. So here again this imperative sentence is also divided into affirmative and negative. जो imperative affirmative sentence है वो कैसे शुरू होता है? second personal singular. Singular means single, plural, plural means more than one, or letters. Okay. An imperative sentence begin with do not or let us not. In short, we can say if our sentence has no, not, neither, then that sentence is negative. If certain words are not used, then it is what? Affirmative. And now the last one is exclamatory sentences. Sentences that express some kind of strong feelings or emotions are called exclamatory sentences. They end with an exclamation mark. So, what are the exclamatory sentences? Exclamatory sentences expresses the certain feelings, strong feelings or emotion. Okay? जब हम हमारे feelings को, हमारे emotions को express करते हैं, तो वो expression में जो भी sentence निकलता है, that sentences are called as what? Exclamatory sentence. They end with an exclamation mark. And how do they end? They end with an exclamation mark. Example A, how strangely he behaves! Exclamation mark. B, what a lovely painting! Exclamation mark. So, look at the formation of the sentences. How is followed by an adjective, adverb or pronoun. What is followed by a or an plus noun plus adjective plus adverb. Okay? अगर हम हमारा सेंटेंस हाउ से शुरू कर रहे हैं तो हाउ के बाद हम क्या देंगे? एडजेक्टिव. एडजेक्टिव मीन्स अ डिस्क्राइबिंग वर्ड, राइट? फिर एडवर्ब और उसके बाद प्रोनाउन आएगा. whereas if our sentence is starting with the what, फिर what के बाद क्या आएगा? a या an plus noun और adjective or an adverb. It depends on the sentence. So, exclamatory sentence कब use करते हैं? When we are expressing our emotions or feelings and it ends with exclamation mark. Okay, hope you have understood all these 4 kinds of sentences, and if you are having any problem then contact me, okay, or then comment below. Till then, take care, bye bye.